it foggy outside. All the planes have been grounded. Ain't the fire inside? Let's all go stand around it. Funny, I've been there, and you've been here. We ain't had no time to drink that beer.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Sandman podcast. I am your host, Brian W. Tosh, joined as always by our resident hack checker, Oliver Fullington.
Yep.
Our producer and co-host, El Hilo del Hack, Tyler Fullington. And the man whose stories got stories, the hardcore icon. He's got 99 problems, but bananas ain't one. The Sandman. Hack, how the hell is it going today?
Are you ready for some football?
Are you ready for some football? We are recording this on September 1st, so we just got our first dosage of college football this past weekend, which was great. A lot of really interesting stuff there. And obviously the big story, I think, from the college weekend was Arch's debut going up against Ohio State there. He had a really rough showing. I
Went from first to seventh in the Heisman betting.
Wow, that's a big decline.
But Ty made a great point that Ohio State just totally befuddled them with the scheme that they had in their second.
They did. I saw something that Johnny Manziel said about Matt Patricia, the new D coordinator for Ohio State, and said he's been used to, scheming up for these pro quarterbacks and, really knowing them. Like, imagine what he could be able to throw at like a young buck kind of quarterback.
Yeah, that was taking candy from a baby for Patricia.
It was, and it's not like they got a ton of pressure. Their coverage was great in the game. And then obviously he made a lot of missed throws.
Dude,
he was off on his throws.
He was all over the place.
He was, and he had like the one first he scooted for, which was nice. He evaded two tacklers. It seems like he's got some good feet, but a ton of pressure. And I said it before too to my buddies who were watching. Like, if his name was Joe Smith, would he have had everything that he had in terms of the hype? And I don't know if that's necessarily true. And it's totally unfair to judge one guy off of one performance, but.
And he got some reps last year.
Right.
He played, I don't know if he got like 2 starts straight while Ewers was out or anything like that. I was saying that, like, they were getting stifled in the first and second quarter, and I'm sitting here saying, like, why aren't they using his legs a little bit? Like, do a little, like, because that's what they would do when he would, like, do his sub packages last year.
Yeah,
like,
move the pocket.
RPO, have him run a little bit, like, because that's, like, an asset to him, and I don't know why they didn't do any of that. I mean, they did it the one time. He got like 7-8 yards running, and then you didn't really like see it again. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see going from like the top of the top. I mean, you have defending national champions, Ohio State, good defense, new defensive coordinator. They have all off season to prepare for you. I know we didn't have like a ton of tape on Arch, but still, you can do some things and confuse a young quarterback. You know, with stuff like just doing some stuff like he doesn't normally see.
Disguising your coverages.
And all it takes for you to hold the ball like a half a second more, and the timing's off of everything. So.
Yeah, and he's got plenty of time over the course of either this year or next year to rise up again in the draft stock and everything.
Yeah.
Like, this game will not be the defining moment of his legacy.
No, it's just such a crazy reactionary thing because it's like you didn't expect it, and it's the first game of the season.
Right.
Well, it might be time to bet him for Heisman.
There you go. We zag over here. Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's his odds fucking jumped.
And I know, like the game tonight. With Belichick.
What's this girl going to look like?
Obviously,
I hope she's got a hoodie and a headset on the sideline.
Obviously, North Carolina and everything, like, they need good players, like, to play, but I wouldn't be surprised if TCU's offense doesn't look so great with Bill, like,
yes.
Bill and his defensive mind out there. He's obviously got some tricks up his sleeve for these kids and to show them something different.
The actual, like, game calling as a coach.
Yeah, well, here's the thing, too. Wasn't Patricia with Bill?
Yeah.
Fucking, I remember where'd he go to? The Detroit? Not saying the Detroit wasn't good then, but he wasn't a head coach.
He
He
wasn't.
proved that he really wasn't a head coach.
Well, he didn't work out here as a coordinator either. When he took over the Eagles late in that
so
year.
was it really Belichick then?
Well, Patricia tried to be Belichick, and everyone's like, "Dude, you're not Belichick."
Well,
Just like attitude
You don't
and
have
scheme,
that
like.
swag. He has that. He walks in a building, everybody's tan hut.
And the
He's-
thing
you know
is,
what I mean?
I think Vrabel has a little bit of Belichick in him, but he's also a former player, which is respected throughout the league. And I think he's a little bit more players coachy than some dudes. Like Patricia was just an asshole. He was trying to be the asshole Belichick, and it's like, dude, you are like a math major, like rocket. You are literally a rocket scientist.
No, it's Stanford.
Yeah, he's literally a rocket scientist. Like, that's no joke. That's not an exaggeration. And like,
Yeah, that guy was brilliant.
the Belichick disciples haven't fared so well in their post-Belichick
Right.
runs.
As far
so
as-
like the coaching
as far
tree
as
kind
head
of thing.
coaching goes,
yeah.
yeah.
So I that would kind of say maybe it's the Belichick factor. He's not the greatest like teacher of a next gen coach
but even though I don't care if you're not the greatest teacher, you were still coaching on those goddamn teams.
no, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And then what does that really say about him? Like, because like the Andy Reid's from the Holmgren trade.
Yeah.
Stuff like that, you know what I mean? And how many other guys are in that Holmgren
Andy has his
trade?
own tree in the
Yes.
NFL now.
still to this day.
Well, Belichick doesn't have that.
No, and that's like
weird.
That's weird for
That's
legacy
weird.
because Walsh has a tree and all the greats.
Everybody,
His-
Shanahan.
Shanahan has a great tree, and even that's broken off into the McVays and all that
yeah,
stuff.
right.
Like, so
Bill's hand just in everything.
you would say yes, but Belichick. The interesting thing is off the Parcells tree. So it's like that's
absolutely.
all that
shit that happened in the Jets.
That's a nod to Parcells being a great coach.
Quit.
So this is kind of a good segue. We've also, NFL football is starting. We are hyped for our Eagles.
Fucking itching over here.
We are itching. The reason we're recording on a Monday is because we all want to watch the game on Thursday when we usually record. And we're hyped up for the season. We're taking on Dallas, and the news broke that they trade Micah Parsons.
I really didn't think he was going to go anywhere.
I didn't either. I thought it was
Michael
all
Parsons.
Michael, I'm sorry. You're right, Ty. Thank you. Thank you, Stephen Jones over here. Thank you very much. And when the trade went down, I was completely shocked. I don't think they got great value for him. I think that if they traded him I don't think they got great value for him.
Who can you get that's not a quarterback that you're going to get 3 first-rounders for?
Well,
I think if you traded him during the draft time of year, you could have got 3 firsts for him. Because there's a team who probably had 2
allowed
firsts.
to trade 3 first-rounders?
Yeah. Yeah.
In sports, you can't now.
No, it's not
NBA.
like the NBA. NBA, you can't do consecutive years.
seasons,
So
yeah.
have
You can
to
do like
stagger it.
2026, 2028, 20.
But in
30,
NFL,
whatever.
if you want to trade your next 2 years first round pick, you can.
And I think the trade, I'm looking at it, and I'm like, it wasn't what I would consider to be like value for me to trade one of the guys that I consider to be a top 10 guy in the league.
Yeah.
And, as a pass
had him
rusher.
over the ball. Jerry's crazy and wanted to get rid of him.
Well, I have a theory about this,
That's
too.
that agent shit that happened.
Yeah, I think it's that, but I think it's, going on right now is that Cowboys Netflix documentary series, which was just awesome to watch. I loved it. It just came out. It's a 6-part documentary series.
Yeah, I haven't caught it yet, but I want to watch it.
It's really, really good. And one of the important things about the Cowboys' run of Jerry's dynasty in the 90s was Jimmy Johnson making the Herschel Walker trade and trading Herschel Walker for all these
those
picks. And those picks turned into all these guys for the Cowboys.
Well, they were right. They made the right picks.
They made the right picks,
Those-
too.
the Irving picks.
And they already had Irving, and they already had Troy, but
Who
this
did they make with those picks?
Emmett and a couple other linemen.
Larry
and-
Allen.
Larry Allen was a little bit later. I think he might have been from that, though. That
That's
trade.
what I'm saying. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a couple dudes that just
forget-
solidified.
They
and this-
don't mean nothing if you don't make the right ones.
I know, but
Talk about the process.
But that trade facilitated their dynasty run, and the beef between Jerry Jones and Jimmy Johnson was partially because
was that
of
he wouldn't say that it was him more important than him.
because Jimmy did all the trade, and Jerry didn't want to admit it. Jerry was
Guy
trying to.
wins back-to-back Super Bowls and you fire him.
Right, it was insane,
crazy.
and then they didn't make it the
crazy.
next year and won it with Barry Switzer 2
And
years
Switzer
later.
did nothing. Switzer
Nothing.
just hung out and said, "Yeah, go ahead."
Right, he was not. He was just like like a
Like a high school football.
Yes, exactly. And I'm thinking about this trade, and I'm like, oh my God, what this is Jerry, because this has been relitigated in the media now because of the documentary about the credit for the trade and having the balls to make a trade by trading your best player. I think Jerry's trying to recreate what he did in the 90s today and do a wild maverick kind of move
Not with 2 picks.
to facilitate that kind of thing. And I think this is what he's thinking in his head. And I don't think it's going to work out.
Whatever you're thinking, Jerry, keep doing it,
Thank
baby.
you.
Whatever you're thinking.
Yeah, we ain't gonna fucking stop you.
And then they gave all that money to Bland.
Dude, yeah, they re-signed Ferguson. They did
I know,
all
man.
that.
Devontae Smith makes Bland his bitch every time we play him.
I know,
so
it's fine. Keep him. I mean, he's okay. I don't think he's the worst corner. Right?
No, he led the league in like interceptions like 2 years ago because nobody was throwing at Diggs.
Exactly.
It's
Yeah.
like, all right,
He's a
dude.
talented player, but I'm like, for that kind of money, I don't know. And it's like, Parsons was the guy you pay, and now I'm worried about the Packers because the Packers are a deep
Yeah,
team.
but you got to look at it. Well, yes, I'm worried about the Packers also, but he plays those teams in that division run the ball.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So how much, and he ain't the greatest run stopper at all.
No, you can mitigate Parsons by running at him.
Yeah,
that's
so
one of, that's one of his
that's
faults.
what they're going to do. You know what I mean? Chicago and freaking
Detroit.
But
they run the ball.
But I think he's a playmaker, Hack. He's a guy on third down. Like, man, he's coming for you.
Well,
Like,
you definitely have to know where he's at.
If he was in the
Yeah, and you can
NFC
move him
West.
all over the line too.
Exactly. And
Will he play left too?
Yeah, he'll
Yeah.
play anywhere.
You can put him anywhere. Sometimes they put him over to center. Like
Oh, that's good. I didn't realize that.
I think
yeah, he goes everywhere.
I think he's like a dynamic, like game changer kind of player.
I mean, it
And-
would worry me a little more if they pulled off the trade and were keeping Kenny Clark and Parsons. But I mean, you lose Kenny, like you lose your kind of interior run stopper, and you gain a pass rusher. I guess it's
Well, they have the
Clark,
they
to
have,
me, it's
tat.
just an average kind of above average player, but nothing crazy.
yeah,
good.
they have the other guy. I don't remember they have another decent edge rusher.
Rashawn Gary. is that it?
Gary, yeah, and I mean we'll see. But I mean the back end of their defense, they have the safety from the Giants, McKinley or
Xavier McKinney.
McKinney.
Yeah,
But I don't know how their corners look.
got rid of Alexander.
Yeah, so like the secondary doesn't seem that great. We'll see. I mean, Packers don't scare me too much.
Nah, it's a cool shakeup for the league, though.
It is. It's fun, and I'm excited for football. I cannot wait. We'll be keeping you guys posted on our Suicide Survivor pool all year with our picks, and Hack's also going to be making his football picks on Saturday.
Tail or fade, baby.
Tail or fade Hack this year. We'll see. He managed to get himself up to a respectable kind of.
I started out bad.
Yeah, you did.
I was going with points or something the first couple of weeks until you guys don't. Or no,
You always
I
were
was
going with
with straight up.
Yes.
Yeah,
and then I realized I was giving up 46 with Nebraska.
Yeah, we'll be posting.
week.
Well,
Hack's-
any Joe Blow can bet a minus 46 money line.
Yeah, we'll be posting Hack's picks every week. But for the NFL season this year, I want everybody to make one bold prediction. So,
Yeah, tell that to Florida State.
my bold prediction. Did you have Florida State last night?
No, but when they weren't upset, weren't they?
Yeah, they were 14 and a half dogs.
Said, people
Yeah,
upset.
yeah,
I
yeah.
had them 14 and a half
Yeah, 14
and money
and a half
line.
money line. Nice little hit there.
As soon as
All
I
right.
saw they got Castellanos from Boston College and Gus Malzahn, I was like, I'm in.
Okay.
I'm all in.
Yeah, that was a nice play there. Bold prediction for the NFL this season. I'm going to go with the Carolina Panthers making the playoffs.
Does your
That's my bold
Sweet Caroline.
Sweet Carolina sneaking in there. I was impressed a little bit with Bryce Young towards the end of the year last year. They played some really tight games. He really improved after he got benched.
They just traded his boy though.
They did. They did
Thielen.
trade. Yeah. Well, they got in Hunter Renfro though. A little.
They released him.
Oh, they caught him already.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Do
Wow.
you want to change your bold
No,
prediction?
I'm not basing this on Hunter Renfro. Hunter Renfro is not make or break for me,
Dude, I
man.
think the Eagles should sign. I like Renfro.
He's a little gadgety kind of
Right,
slot
yeah,
guy.
why not?
Yeah. I like Clemson.
He'd be nice for like a fourth, fifth receiver.
Yeah, but I just like him this year. I don't know why.
I mean, and the division's not great.
Division's
so-
takeable. That's part of it. I think the Saints
Right.
are very weak. I think the Falcons, I'm not impressed with them. Bucks obviously are a class of that division, but I don't know.
The Saints might. Is that going to be my bold prediction?
That's
No.
my bold prediction, though. Panthers playoffs 2025. What do you got?
All right. I'll go with my bold prediction that the Washington Commanders will win less than 8 games this
Wow. I'm kind of with you on that.
season. Will win less than 8 games this season.
Hack's looking shocked.
I don't know about that.
Well, Ty, did you know, Hack, they're the oldest team in the league? The Commanders. They got...
How'd they get that older?
because they got a lot of old...
Everyone doesn't think they are because of their quarterback.
Yes, but they are an
But the
old
rest of their team is
And a
super
lot of their
old.
free agent signings this season were old, too.
Yeah.
That just means they're smart and wild.
One could look at it that way.
True. They have
Or very, very brittle.
Yeah, veteran
Yeah.
experience. And they have a tougher schedule this year,
I was going to say, they played like 6 or 7 like backup-ish quarterbacks last year where...
Oh, wait a minute. They don't play freaking the same teams a week? They don't play like San Diego? And
They do.
For the majority of them, they do. They play a couple different than us because we'll play like...
We got this the fifth hardest schedule, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so...
And what are they at?
I don't know, but we'll play like first place division winners from like other conferences, and they'll play like the second place division. So there's like 3 to 4 games that are different, like 2, 3, 4 games that are different than us, but they play the same divisions that we play, just a couple different.
Yeah. I'm hoping for the Eagles' sake your prediction's true. Ollie, what do you got for a bold prediction this year?
I'm going Pats make the playoffs.
Pats in the playoffs, okay. I mean,
Yeah, I think Drake.
Pack looked even more shocked than react.
I think Drake. I think Drake May is gonna finish it like top 10 quarterback wise.
Okay, top 10 quarterback wise, and
Has
you get
Stephon Diggs now.
Diggs and Vrabel could be worth a couple of wins at least, right?
They got a number 1 corner in Gonzalez.
And that division is, obviously the Bills are class of that division, but Dolphins and Jets. I mean,
Dolphins are injury away from being fucked always.
McDaniel could be one of the first coaches fired this year.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that team's
And
on,
their defense is fucking garbage.
and A-Chain's already a little banged up to
Yeah,
start the
they're-
year, so
Yeah, who knows what...
They're gonna compete with the Bills for the division.
okay. So you got the Pats in the playoffs.
Yep.
All right. And Hack, what's your bold
Can't wait to
prediction?
hear this one.
Yeah, bold prediction.
5 new teams in the playoffs that weren't in the playoffs last year.
5 new teams in the playoffs that were not in the playoffs
That
last year.
happens every year. That's not bold.
It's not that bold. It's kind of mild every year.
It averages 4.
Okay, but do you have any specific teams that you're going out on a limb to say, or
I can give you one. You can pick you up.
I mean,
I'll
you
go
could've
first.
just taken the Panthers or the Pats.
I'm not taking the Patriots, and I'm not taking Carolina.
wow, that's
All
even,
right, you know what? I'll take the Eagles to win the Super Bowl.
wow, bold prediction back to back.
That was my original, but I'm like, they're going to shit on that, and that's when I went.
No, that's
No,
bold.
that's bold.
That's
Back
bold.
to back is
Back to back.
bold. Wow.
Yeah, you shit on everyone else's, so you were like, why not?
All right.
I'll throw another semi
you
one
guys were
in.
horrifying. I have a better chance than all you.
Saints go
Injuries, though.
defeated.
Saints go defeated? No. Wow.
The Saints will go defeated.
With bags on their heads
they are
again?
Bad.
They are bad. I would say they have the least amount of talent on any
All right,
team.
who are the four worst teams in the league?
I think Saints, Browns,
Colts.
I think the Browns have
The
a
Colts
better
are
chance.
definitely up there.
Colts,
I thought the Colts got better last year.
and I might put the Jets in there.
Yeah, definitely.
I might put the
Those
Jets
are
in
going to be
there.
the 4 worst
Jets,
teams
Giants.
Giants, I like their pass rush, man.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Giants are like teetering on entering that
this year. I
category.
think those are going to be the 4 worst teams though in the NFL this year. That we just said.
They're
The
pretty
Colts,
bad.
the Jets, and then who are the other 2?
The Browns.
The Browns
And the Saints.
And the Saints. Yeah, they're going to be the 4
Yeah.
worst teams easily.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see.
Yeah, well, the Browns, that's 1 out of 3 every year.
You said you kind of liked them a little this
I
year,
mean,
though.
dude, no, the Browns
They still have
the
5
Browns
more.
have a decent team, but their division is fucking brutal.
Yeah, it is. It's a
Yeah,
tough,
the
tough
division's
division.
loaded, and the quarterback situation is like Flacco's. I guess he's fine, but like, how much can he really give you? Like,
Are you
how
going to
much-
get 12 starts out of them? I
Like,
don't think so.
How much can he really give you? You
Yeah.
know, so and if they're fluctuating and like I don't know, they're 1-4. Does anybody really want to see Flacco play anymore?
No, it doesn't serve your team any purpose. Put in one of the young guys.
Either Gabriel or
Sanders.
Shador
Give
or
them both a couple
whatever.
games,
You
you
know,
know what I
so
mean? Yeah.
at that point, like, how can you?
Well, follow along all season. We're going to be talking football, obviously, on the show,
And
as you
give
guys
us
know.
your bold predictions if
Yeah.
you got any. Write us in.
Give us your bold predictions.
Also, Shador gets traded at some point this year.
Oh, okay. A little throw. Okay, Shador gets traded. I can see
I'm
that.
surprised he got picked up again so quick.
He didn't get released.
No, he didn't get released.
No, that was his brother.
Oh yeah,
Shiloh. Yeah,
Yeah, he
Shiloh.
got in that fight in that preseason game,
Is
got
that what
ejected,
happened?
and that was fucking
Yeah, he was
it for
done in
him.
Tampa. Yeah,
I never thought the guy even should have been.
Nah,
he was
but
borderline.
He did it himself. Basically, he got himself kicked out of a game.
Yeah.
Cut. See ya.
See
Yeah,
you,
it was
bud.
just a reason to get rid of
Not my problem.
it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, make
Yeah.
sure you send in your bold predictions. Follow us along all season for Hacks Picks on social media, and we'll be talking a lot of football on the show this year. This week on the show, we watched WWE Clash in Paris. This was from Paris. You all right, Hack? Were you just thinking about the show, or? Oh, you good, dude? You good?
Show.
Really? I mean,
Is it a bad bit? Did you eat a bad beignet?
Yeah, beignet. You can't eat those.
Aren't they French?
I thought, let's get to some positives here. The crowd was fucking awesome.
The crowd's the best, man.
The crowd was
best.
The crowd was fantastic. I love the way that they shot this show.
That's how all their sports are too, like that.
Yeah,
the
just
fans
wild.
are just like that. They're up having a party.
So
dude.
much better than an American audience. It's not even close.
Way better.
Like, they're just fantastic. They're into everything. And because of that, it made it an enjoyable watch.
And that's our show. Thank you.
Listener questions. As always, send in. That'd be great if we just covered it.
Why would they just stand up and pop and start partying?
I don't know.
Sometimes
I'm going to ask if we have a French listener out there. Write us in and tell us what were they saying and what were they popping for randomly.
Yeah, I didn't
But it
know.
seemed like
they
they
would
just-
go crazy and all of a sudden their arms would be up.
I don't know if it was like the wave or something going on.
Well, and it seemed to me that they were doing like chants, and they obviously they're. Oh, excuse me. They're like
that part of the chant. Everybody does that.
Well, they're just like.
Activate.
It seemed to me that they're just like notable, familiar chants that everybody knows. That whether it's a soccer, a thing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well,
they
yeah.
could have just been
Rugby
ripping
song.
off soccer chants like for
We have
wrestling
no
that have
idea.
no correlation.
We're the marks here. For this, but
Yeah, right. No, but it was awesome.
It was cool.
Thank God it had that
It's
juice.
great to be in the like being there live.
Yeah.
and like being in that audience. That would have been cool shit.
Oh, it had me jumping on the couch a little bit, like, hey, ole, ole, ole.
And the workers on the show were feeling it too in front of that crowd.
I know the workers got to be like somebody got to be selling in the ring. Like fuck, they're going again. Like
Yeah.
it's not like that
No,
over here.
it really isn't. And I love the way that they shot
Can you
the show.
imagine them doing an AEW pay-per-view?
Oh, in
They'd
France?
be dead. There'd be people. Seriously.
They would mark out too much that they died.
Yeah.
Yeah, they would enjoy themselves too much. But I love the way that the show was produced and shot. There were so many great shots of the building. Because when I'm first watching it, I'm like, man, how many people are in this building? It looked huge. And then when they announced it was 30,000, because I'm used to running like basketball-sized arenas here in the States where they're like, they're 15 to 20, maybe a little over
Yeah.
20.
I was gonna
That
say,
stadium seems more like
Steep.
yeah, steep than it is like an American one
But it
that
looked
would be
massive
wide.
when they were doing those wide shots. I mean, the crowd was the absolute star of the show. The crowd.
The Eiffel Tower was cool looking.
Yeah, the entrance
the
and
entrance
everything,
way.
the Starry Night graphics that they had,
Yeah.
that was cool. So those are some positives.
Even though
here.
Starry Night's not French.
Oh,
Fucking
wow.
hell.
Art history Ollie over here, hack checking them. The show started off with Roman Reigns taking on...
How the hell do you know that?
Dude, is that even accurate? I don't know.
Write a paper on it or something in school?
Dude, it's common knowledge.
Everybody knows Starry Night's not French, man.
Pretty sure it's German.
Isn't it Van Gogh, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even know
He
what
has
we're
nothing
talking
to do
about.
with
What are,
France.
what are we
Okay.
talking about again?
Roman Reigns took on Bronson Reed. Paul Heyman was
Dutch.
out there.
That's
What a
Ooh,
barn
it's Dutch.
burner.
They didn't do anything.
I was so excited to see this for the 500th time.
They didn't do. It does feel like they've worked a lot, even though they haven't.
Yeah,
Like-
it's just that whole.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean,
The makeup of this match you saw with a couple of them, with like three of them. We'll talk about the other ones. I don't understand how you can go like you're fresh as a daisy, and 2 minutes into the match you're dead.
Yeah.
It's like there's no like preheat. It's like matches are just straight. Cena did it too, and
Yeah.
somebody else did it. Right to heat.
the Becky match, I think, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right to
It was
heat.
like after the first maneuver, it was like, I'm dead.
I know,
I'm
people
on the
were
ground.
dead. I'm like, what the frick is going on here?
Yeah. There was no build up to the.
Nothing.
like-
It was straight to heat with like a couple punches.
Yeah, I don't get it either. I think it's the kind of. it almost feels like they're slowing down the style for their audience, like in a way.
Well,
that's the wrong. Well, yeah, but I don't know.
I mean,
there's a middle ground somehow in my head. I haven't found it between the two companies, between AEW and WWE. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like there has to be a little bit more wrestling in WWE.
There has to be a lot. Well, I don't know if there was a match under 20 minutes.
They were all long.
There is
Check.
two.
The tag?
Two of them.
I mean, were they very close?
Oh my God.
Yeah, the tag was definitely
No,
under 20.
the tag is 13 and Becky Lynch is 13. The rest of them are above 20.
Okay. Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, that's a 3.5 hour pay-per-view with 5 matches. And those two right there are 26 minutes. So, okay, so you have 3 hours left for 3 more matches.
I think this should.
Six matches.
6 matches.
Is it 6 matches?
Yeah.
Okay,
The
so
last match was a half hour easy, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
was
it
long.
was 24 minutes.
That-
Basically
Well,
25.
yeah,
Cena Logan was the longest.
They were both basically 25 minutes.
Okay.
yeah.
So this match, though, like I think if you did like a bruising, just like I don't know, kind of like two big guy fucking
How long was this one?
brawling at each
22.
other match, and you did this match in 14
I was
minutes
going to
or
say
12,
16. Yeah, 15.
12,
yeah.
12 to 16, it would have been way better.
I
And
don't think they did anything bad.
they didn't do anything
No,
bad.
it was nothing bad, but they did nothing.
They did nothing.
Break the heat.
And it was
It
like,
just-
it's what?
They did nothing.
They did nothing. Yeah, put
No,
in the,
but
put in the hat.
I think doing
I've
nothing.
never had a match and did that nothing.
I am the biggest.
That long.
I am the biggest fan of doing nothing and getting over. Like, trust me, you're preaching to the choir here. But there comes a point where it's too slow. Like you're going too long and too slow. Like there's too much nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, there's a line.
No,
Right.
the match was too long.
It was too long. At one point, Reed knocked him.
Ample times to fast forward for a quick minute. You know what I'm saying? Because you know the big sell, Brock's going to work the crowd. Oh, let me go over and put him in the camel clutch. You can fast forward for another minute there. You know,
I did it.
You
Yeah.
know, the whole-
okay.
it's just so easy. It's just every move. There was like 2 minutes in between each.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Reed knocked him outside. He hit a suicide dive. He went for the tsunami and he missed. And Reigns went for a spear. That was countered into a really good sit-out powerbomb for a near fall. He then went up for the tsunami again, but then Roman hit him with a super Samoan drop. I kind of wish that was just the finish there. And then he hit him with a spear for the pin. Like the
Reed's dive was awesome.
the suicide dive. He was
And
great.
the way he stopped the spear too, I liked.
Yeah, no. I like Reed and I like Roman. Roman looked huge. He looked tremendous. Like he's getting ready to do a Street Fighter movie.
I actually thought he looked thinner. He looked
But he was
more
cut.
built, but he looked thinner.
Yeah, he was cut. And then post match, Heyman he got back the Shufalala from him.
The Shulafala.
The Shulafala, and then he put Heyman in a guillotine, and then he's signing the shoes to throw them into the crowd, which was cool. And then he got speared through the table by Braun Breaker. Then Breaker and
That was good.
the post match beatdown.
Oh, the spear from the one table to the other out of nowhere. You know, nobody sees it coming until he's up on top of that table.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And like the
That's good
30-yard
stuff.
run one was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one was cool. Like,
Oh, dude, he went flying on that. Holy shit!
Yeah, he
Oh, didn't even touch him.
Like 10
Yeah.
feet in the air.
Didn't
He
even
always
touch
does
him either.
that.
Looked good.
No, but that one, he was.
Yeah.
Dude, I was like, dude, the dude's got hops.
oh yeah, no,
He's a
really,
fucking athlete.
He really
Yeah.
is. And then there was another one where Reigns was a Breaker. He did the run down the aisle one, and then he was getting stretchered out, which then Reed hit a tsunami on him. Then Jey Uso came out, tried to make the save, and then he got laid out with the spear. And then there was another tsunami, and then the security was in there, and it was a really good post-match angle. This is so Roman can do more time away, even though he's worked how many matches this year? 2 or 3?
Michael Cole said it was only 4 matches this whole year.
So he needs more time off. With
I
the
got
floor.
an even bigger fucking what?
Prosta what? What are you gonna say? Proposition?
He should say, yeah, all right, here we go. Did you notice that the announcer said that what's his name? That they both went to the hospital?
No, he said
He said, what's his name went, and then he goes, Paul Lee went to the hospital also.
Okay.
I think those two were, now, Solo lost the belt, right?
Yeah, it's a Sammy.
I haven't, just for some reason. Why would they tell us Paulie went to the hospital also?
Well, it's because you want the angle for Rollins to be those two guys are banned. Paulie's at the hospital. He's got no backup for him, so that played into the finish of the main event. I think that's why Paulie went to the hospital. But what I think you're saying is you're theorizing
He gets back with fucking
Roman and Solo.
Like a Forrest Gump Lieutenant Dan situation where they're both in the beds next to each other.
Hey,
Paul, ice cream.
I'm sorry.
See the vignette right
I'm
now.
sorry.
Now. I can see the vignette.
All right, that's a little predictable. For a match, though, we're back. We'll give rating on this match here. I mean, it was solid, nothing great. I'm going to go steady, 3 stars for it. Ollie?
Yeah, I'm getting like 2.75, 3, right around that range for it. I mean, they didn't do anything bad. Probably just went too long. Like, could have did everything that they did in like 14 minutes or so, maybe.
Yeah.
But I mean, wasn't bad. So just a little long.
Yeah. Hack?
Best part of the match, honestly, was Paulie playing the douche when he finally facing with Roman. And it's like, I love you. You're this. I love you.
And I like how Roman choked him out. He didn't like spear him or punch him. Like that was like, nah, like fuck you, dude. Like
Paul should have tapped instantly, way sooner, and then died sooner instead of tapping, like still being alive.
But I
that
think-
should have put him to
but I
sleep.
Tap out in 1 second.
It's Paul Heyman on Roman Reigns. He should.
Just tap and beat anything, really.
But
He should be the ultimate puss.
But
Paul.
I think that was his first time he really got his hands on Paul, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So like you're drawing that out like like if he just taps out real quick and lets him go like that, like that's like cinching
Revenge.
in, like revenge, like nah, fuck you, dude, like the
What?
slow death of Paul that Roman finally got his hands on.
I didn't have a problem with it being on that long time, but I just wish he died. You know, when guys like
Right.
sell it like
Yeah,
they're
it was
limp.
just like
and Roman just ragged him.
Yeah. That would have been
Yeah.
like, I don't know. I'm nitpicking. What do you give it?
Paul's groveling was the best. I give it a 5 for that.
5 for
Just for Paul's groveling.
That's not a 5. God, your ratings are so bad. Ty, what do you give this?
Seriously, it was easily the dive and Paul were the most entertaining things that happened in that match.
I can't disagree with you,
It
but
was.
Yeah, I don't think they really did anything bad. Like
No.
we all said, a little bit too slow, a little bit methodical, a little bit long. I'll give it a 2.5.
yeah. Up next on the show is the SmackDown Tag Team title match between the Street Profits and the Wyatt Six. Man. We said this before after the TLC match at SummerSlam. It seems like they are going to do a breakup with the Street Profits, but
Dude, we've been saying it for like 5 years.
I know. Is it too little, too late now?
Dude,
like,
it
has too
might
much
be.
time passed for Ford for them to do this angle now? Like, if they just
It's
missed the
gonna
boat.
be-
Nobody cares.
I know, but heck, I'm like, this guy, we all see the talent in him that he is to me.
Dude, both the big guys got a shitload of talent also. That dude's an athlete. Did
Yeah.
you see what he was
Yeah.
doing? I never really... Because I had to watch the goddamn match just to see if it was going to be as bad as I thought it was going to be. But, I mean, we know the one dude... What's Vartan?
Montez
His name
Ford.
was?
Vartan.
Try that again. Try that again.
Gee, they didn't do once.
And that, my friends, is a callback.
He's like the Outrunners. He's made that many work guys
To
in
me, I knew
TNA.
that guy could work his ass off, you know what I mean? But to me, I thought the big guy showed some good stuff.
Dawkins
in
can
that
go too, and I think Dawkins. I mean,
He'll need work on like finding his own character.
Yeah.
He can work with anybody in the ring.
Montez
Right.
had the charisma, the juice, like that was his biggest separation.
point, Tosh, fucking
almost
might
like
have
he's not the
passed
same
him by.
dude.
And
Yeah.
now he's found whatever his yeet thing, whatever
Right.
that is. He's found that, and now it's like, dude, like
Right.
They need to put him in. Whatever they do with him, though, on like the breakup, like they need to get the push right.
Dawkins or Ford? Both?
Ford.
Well, Ford's the one you
Ford.
want to push.
But like Dawkins
him
needs
with
to
Dom.
Dawkins needs to go away for a little bit, lose like 30 pounds, get jacked as fuck. And
He's
got to
get in better shape. I was thinking
Yeah.
that too.
Well,
he
have
does.
Dawkins lay him out a few times, obviously. Then they have their big match where Ford goes over and Dawkins is gone for a little bit, and
Right.
then you can you can rebrand them and revisit them
Right.
later.
I would be if I'm Dawkins, and I know we're doing this breakup angle. I'd be worried about my job, and I don't mean to say that.
Dude,
I'm not talking
he's
about
probably been
anybody's
worried
job.
about his job for the last. I mean,
Okay, dude, they haven't fought each other yet, have they?
No.
Okay, well, they get a little run.
No, I know,
no,
but I'm
once
saying
that happens,
No, but once they break the tag team up, it's only so long. You're counting the
I
days.
know, and I'm like, I remember when. Do you remember when Otis was teaming with that guy Tucker? I was like, man, this guy Tucker's got no chance of keeping a job once that tag team breaks up. And
Once Otis started hitting the work, Tucker's
not-
like, "Fuck."
Look, I'm not hating on anybody. I don't root for people to lose their jobs, but it's kind of how it goes in wrestling sometimes, where they could be on the endangered species list real quick.
Dude,
And
I think there's probably at least 25 guys on their roster that are in the endangered species list
that worry about it and
that
stuff.
could easily
Yeah.
get released.
well, you know,
next year.
I don't follow it that much, but like the guys from AEW, Santana and who was the other guy?
Ortiz?
yeah.
Ortiz and Santana. I don't know. I haven't seen Ortiz around much.
Santana's
Santana's TNA.
Santana's TNA.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
he's
saying.
gone.
That dude took that split and made himself
Right.
like a separate, entity after they let the Ortiz dude. I
I think he
don't
was
follow
hurt.
it that
I
much.
think he was
but-
hurt. I don't, he hasn't been around in a while.
But that dude's took that split and wrote dude, if Angelo can do that,
right, there's something. There's light after this.
you just
this
gotta
tag.
find you gotta find it. Find
Yeah.
your
Dude,
fucking
that
thing.
He could go over to Japan and work.
He can go look.
Or something.
Yeah.
But dude, it's not worth. Apparently, there's nothing's going on in Japan right now.
Yeah,
I forget.
Japan wrestling's fucking dying.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not doing well.
The guy, I was talking
Doesn't
to the
matter.
guy from
Find your
Norway.
yeet.
You were
Yeah.
talking to
Find your
Fumi.
yeah.
Go to-
Yeah, but no, I didn't
No?
talk to Fumi about that. I was talking to other people since I was asking Fumi about that. I was asking.
Well, I was telling you last week when we did the Forbidden Door show. Like New Japan's business is down, and they're still the top dog, but even they're hurting right now. So it's not a good time in the scene there. And
Yeah, I need like a WrestleMania instance over there. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever their WrestleMania is, like
It's Wrestle
people over
Kingdom.
there and
Wrestle
sign
Kingdom,
shit.
yeah.
yeah, we haven't talked one bit about this match at all. Was there much
match?
the
tag
Wyatts?
match.
The Wyatts
What's
taking
the match?
the Wyatts.
I know I don't get it. I just don't get it.
I don't get it with them
that whole
either.
Group. And it's too light out for me. Those guys are better in the vignette when it's dark and everything. But when you got that bozo sitting there with that fucking goofy ass mask, you know what I mean? They need to do a little bit more makeup and like blend that like mask into his like face or something. You know what I mean? But when you shine a light on it, it's I don't know.
It doesn't work, and
I don't, that it's totally like 90 early 90s to me.
that's your tag champs. You know what I mean? Like I don't know.
They should have axed the Wyatt Six a long time ago.
It's nothing
Well,
against.
did they just bring it back in the last like 6 months?
I know,
Yeah.
but this shit should have been
It's
fucking.
been a year probably.
This shit should have been axed
Yeah,
a
but
long time
little
ago.
stuff. They did one little thing, then we didn't see them for a couple months, and then
Yeah.
they did another little thing. The vignette was good. The vignettes are good with them. But
The vignettes are good with them, but when you put them out in the ring, man, it's not a
What's like
pre-tape,
out there?
and it's not a pre-tape. I mean, they really get exposed.
I
I
would
think.
just have them every once in a while just lay the fuck somebody out in the back and you just know it's them. Like they don't ever have to work. Like you just like
use them as a
whenever you
run.
need something laid out,
yeah, like
A
in the back.
six-person run. to
No,
do so?
no, like in the back or something. If you're gonna, you know what I'm saying, and they just leave a symbol behind or like
doll or something.
yeah, whatever, and you have no idea, and they never work. They just fucking, they're hire to kill. Like
See, but my issue with them, and even with the Wyatt stuff, when Bray was still around, it's like ultimately it's got to get to the ring. It's got to get in the ring at some point.
You said that, yeah.
You know what I mean? And once it finally gets in the ring with them, it doesn't work. Like maybe everything else works building up to it.
well,
but
is that
like,
the reason why they have him in the wheelchair? Is so he can get out of the wheelchair?
It's a rocking chair. He's not crippled. He walked down the ramp and sat in the rocking chair.
I done fast forwarded through that. Through the entrances, I fast forwarded through that shit. I thought he was in a wheelchair.
Dawkins hit a really nice pounce on Gacy into the barricade, and then Eric Rowan stared him down, and then Ford did a giant flipping dive out there, which was awesome. Really, really nice spot there. Back in the ring, this is when... Sorry.
God, big thing I did got underlined. There was just no structure in this match.
No.
there was just none. It was just like spots.
Yeah.
And a tag match is not supposed to be like that.
No, it should
You know
be
what I'm saying? You got a
performing.
fucking hardcore match coming later and shit. You know what I mean? There was zero structure in this match whatsoever.
Yeah. Nikki Cross popped out from underneath the ring. She grabbed Ford's leg.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And then while the ref was distracted, Uncle Howdy got up out of the wheelchair. And he gave Ford a sister Abigail.
It's a miracle.
He walked again, Hack.
Kevin Nash.
Yeah, he pulled the Kevin Nash there, Hack, right? And then in the
It's
ring.
Lex Luger. Lex is walking again. Good job, Lex.
That was awesome to see this week. And then there was a powerbomb suplex combo that finished Ford.
Yeah, but what happened to the other big guy on the black team? You remember the white guy? What's it? We're outside
Dawkins.
the big bald white.
He got
dude,
sent
right?
over
Came
to-
up him.
he got sent over
Well,
to-
he was gone though, and you just never saw him again.
For like 2 minutes.
Yeah, well, they went right to the finish, and you never saw him again after he had the face off with that dude.
Yeah.
They just
Well-
never went back to him at all.
Well, yeah, they sent him into the crowd.
Alright, I don't know. It's just he was like gone.
Dude, that hurts,
Saw him again.
Yeah, it
like
really
he should
does.
come back into the ring and like console his partner or something.
Yeah. Up next on the show was the women's intercontinental title match between Nikki Bella and Becky Lynch.
Becky's great.
And Becky is
Becky's
great.
Her arms flailing on
Dude,
every
I was
punch.
just gonna-
She's like back swimming like the whole match.
It was
Literally, she's back
It was
swimming
like
the
a
whole
windmill,
match.
like.
Yeah, on everything. And oh man, she just makes the whole match.
She's playing for the back row,
And
right?
you see her calling everything. This
Oh,
one,
totally.
oh man, same with Cena too.
I know they need to stop with so many camera. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter now, but like, you don't want to see people calling the fucking spots, and that's all you fucking see.
Cena,
The hair helps her, but still.
you always caught Cena calling spots.
Dude,
but
it was
Beck-
bad.
Cena tonight?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's just yelling. She's like,
I know it's like the
That's how I
WWE doesn't even give a fuck, and it's
No.
like, all right, guys, and like everybody's obviously in on it, but like that makes it look so bad.
To Becky's credit, she does a good job of constantly talking. Like, you know, yeah, Nikki, fuck that, blah, 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 like keeping her mouth taut like that. So when you call a
so
spot,
when you hear something.
yeah, right, you're just like, oh, she said this. You know, it's like, yeah, this is my ring, this is
guys
it,
used
whatever.
to
Like,
growl a lot and shit back in like the Carney days and everything. You know what I mean? And some guys would like, Haas always in the ring. So if you hear something,
Okay.
yeah.
I like
I
it.
noticed that with Becky. She's constantly talking, so if you see her mouth moving, you're not thinking twice.
There's some plausible deniability to the
Right,
fact
yeah,
that she's
right.
calling every spot out.
that's you fucking bitch. I want you.
There was a lot of wonky stuff in this, though.
Dude,
like,
how
I
about
mean,
the missed fucking
oh,
off
which-
the rope?
Oh God, that was just yeah. That was,
Missed off the rope, what?
there was like a I don't know how to describe it really.
Nikki Bella was like going for a move off the top
Oh,
rope,
and just-
and Becky was completely not in the picture
Yeah.
and just landed on the mat.
Yeah.
And there was another couple fumbled interchanges with those guys.
By the announce table too, when she was slamming Becky's head, it was so bad.
Well, fucking, they did it later on in the main event too.
They
I said
Ty
that.
called her.
I
yeah.
said
What?
that.
You know, fucking the champ fucking stopped and they started using his head instead of his hand.
Yeah.
I applaud him for that.
Yeah.
He's like, wait a minute, this isn't going to hurt if I just do my hand. You know
No,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
Becky's was bad. It was like,
Oh, it's hilarious.
I know where it's like take the first one with your head and then do the hand thing or like
Right.
something, but
Yeah,
like
I get it.
Well,
Becky
see,
was, that
it's
was
hard
bad.
to it's hard to do that spot. You can't possibly make that person look good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't realistically bash the dude
Unless you're fucking wearing it.
What do you guys say
Here's
here?
the thing that you have to understand. If you're in the very far reaches in the last row,
Yeah, they don't. Yeah.
and you're seeing the arms going and everything, so you know something's going on down there. You know what I'm saying?
But they also get it on the monitor too.
Yeah.
Like the big screen,
yeah, I forget-
you know what I'm
forget
saying?
those
So like
monitors.
a lot of those people are probably watching
watching the monitor the whole time.
But to your point, though, Hack, I did say it earlier when we were talking about her flailing her arms. Like we might as well call her back row Becky because she's playing. she's playing for the.
Stroke back.
She's playing for the back row, right? You know what I mean? Like you're
It
going.
was great. Anything she got touched, the arms are going, dude.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
It's great. I love her work.
Lynch went up for a top for a superplex, but for a 2 count. Then Bella hit her with it looked like the STF, but that was kind of wonky.
The fumble interchanges were with her arm bar.
Yeah, then she went for the
fumbled, She got the
disarmer.
arm bar with her leg in between the arm bars. So
Yeah.
they had it. Then she had to get her leg out of the way. And then
Yeah, then they were brawling outside, and they were throwing her into the post, and then there was a Bella Buster on the steps, and then they
I
went
hit the freaking steps.
Dude,
steps.
you're
There's a lot of steps.
you're doing the ring post and you're doing the steps and you're right before Rusev and Sheamus.
Yep.
You're doing the table spot, you're doing the whatever, and you're right before fucking French brawl or whatever they called the next match.
Donnybrook.
Yeah, whatever it was, but like, dude, you
All right, hack.
can't be doing the step spot, the ring post spot, the
French
table
bread
spot. Yeah, like
Don't stooge it off.
yeah, dude, kayfabe.
Kayfabe. But then back in the ring, there was the manhandle slam, and then she got thrown into her throat into the ropes, and then there was a backslide for the finish.
Out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere finish. I mean, I didn't hate the finish, but this match I thought was not very good. The crowd was into it.
I was ready for it then.
I'm only going to give this 1.5 stars. Ollie?
Yeah, I'm gonna give it like a 1. I mean, pretty fucking sloppy. Pretty much deserves a 0, but I mean, I don't think I can give it a
The
0.
crowd was into it.
Yeah, I mean, and whatever. Becky's great, obviously. I mean, I don't know how long, if like Nikki Bella plans on like wrestling like further than this,
I hope
or whatever. But
Shit.
She was never a great worker in her
I was gonna
prime.
say I never thought she was really
yeah,
any
and
good.
it,
to
I,
begin
she,
with.
I
She
just
looked
really,
tremendous.
I just really think it's like doing like the women's division in WWE a disservice by like having these big matches with all these like past like Trish, and like it's okay if like Trish does it, but like they brought back Trish like 3 times, and it's like, why aren't you giving that spot to somebody else who's coming up or making a new star or something like that? Like Trish is great and everything, but we've seen there done that.
Yeah.
I know, but you gotta make other people.
You gotta make other people.
I'm not defending it.
I know.
You gotta
I'm
make
just
you
like-
gotta make a next generation.
I
I'm
know,
just
it's like,
telling
why
you, they're
doesn't
thinking
Stephanie
money.
Vaquer get this match with Becky or somebody
Yeah.
like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
There's plenty of talented women in that company
Yes.
that could have
More talented. than
that
her.
could have gotten
Way.
equal or better match out of this for 13 minutes than
Yeah,
Nikki
but
Bella.
they're trying to
Absolutely.
grab the people that are watching their show that probably weren't wrestling people anyway. You know what I'm saying?
The
I
old
understand
Bella's
that.
fans and stuff.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
understand that. But Jesus Christ, all the girl did was move her hair out of her face the whole match.
And grab her tits.
The whole match. Oh my God, that's I mean, all right, I get it, but freaking,
The hair flip.
because you want the fans to see your face. You
Yes.
know what I'm saying? But that's all she. I don't know. It's more like she cared about looking good and out there than
Than
like she
working.
was so like relaxed. You know what I mean? Like more like blasé to me than like on your toes, ready to go.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I'm fighting for the belt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just
You
like,
know, like
yeah, I'm kind of happy to be here.
Yeah.
yeah, right. Especially when they were showing the close-ups of her face after a 2.5 count. You know what I'm saying?
There was no, like, fight.
oh, yeah, none.
Yeah.
It's like paycheck.
you got a star rating, Hank?
Oh yeah, but yeah, my girl gets a fucking 11.
Becky.
Your girl. Okay.
The other girl gets a 0.
So that's a.
So that's a
Well,
5.75.
divide by 2. Yeah. There you go. Wow. That's
5.5.
Yeah, he's giving a lot of 5 stars
Yeah.
to the show,
You guys
man.
are getting with it.
Ty?
1.5. We
1.5.
said it all already.
Yeah. Up next on the show. Oh, man. This was. You know what? I don't know if this is the best match on the show, but these two guys beat the
Could've
shit
been.
out of each
I
other.
got hit death.
Sheamus and Rusev, my God.
And what's his name's body? You see everything on his
Sheamus.
body.
Shaman, yeah, you can't.
Well, he's so
If you fucking pinched him, it would be like, Jesus Christ.
He's so fair skinned that, like, and just my God. I mean, he's getting up there in age too.
Yeah,
He's-
he's almost 50.
I was going to say, he's close to 50,
dude.
yeah.
I'm like, this match was just brutal, and he only knows one way to work, and it's this. It's not like he's just. You ever get in the ring with Sheamus before, Hack?
No.
I think he would have made the hack
Maybe
if he.
in like
if-
a Royal Rumble.
Easy dog.
Yo, God,
He would've
yeah,
perfect
man.
back
I mean,
in the
look,
day with us.
he's a brawling.
I think both of them would.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
This was, I think, the most I've enjoyed Rusev since he's been back in WWE.
They don't know what to do with that dude.
They don't.
The dude looks great and freaking really good athlete. I don't know what the deal is, but he's here. He's never.
But to me, I'm like, okay,
He's not a top 10 guy.
He was like a couple of years ago, and then now it's
like for who for what?
But the problem
this whole match is for who for what?
It is, but the problem is when you stop and start push guys, is then they get in this no man's land, and it's the same place that like Andrade's in my opinion, where it's like
tax favorite.
No, but I'm like you could be a main event guy. You got all the things that would check the boxes to be a main event guy, but you know you're not a main event guy for whatever reason, and I don't know, man. I think Rusev could be like a heel challenger or heel champion. Like, there's no reason why he couldn't main event against Cody for a couple months. I think his work could be that level.
He can work too.
He can work. That's what I mean. Like, and I know they put him over in this match, and Sheamus, maybe they're thinking, we don't have much run left with you, Sheamus.
When's the last time Sheamus has won?
doesn't
He jobs
win.
for everybody.
He does.
How often do you see him on Raw? You know what I'm saying? They use him in Europe and start using him in the right places, you know?
Yeah, but to me, Sheamus is another guy.
He's never going to hurt. You're never going to hurt him with a loss.
You can never hurt Sheamus with a loss.
Yeah,
honestly.
never.
Yeah,
Right.
like
you're never going to hurt him. He's always going to be over it. Everyone's always going to be into it. Like, you know?
This match, man, just these two guys beat the shit out of each other. They're throwing some live rounds in this one.
I didn't like the shillelagh break-in. We hit him with it a couple times early in the match, and then it broke the next time they used it.
I love the set it and forget it spot. We love set it and forget it. I love when wrestlers do that. They put the two tables up underneath there.
Dude, the fucking Slim Jim ads on the tables, man. It
I
looks
know.
so fucking ridiculous.
It does,
It's like, you guys couldn't figure out to put them, like, they really had to go on the tables.
but I wonder how much
I know, it
money
just
they're
makes it
getting
look
from
so fucking, like, toy, like,
It does.
kiddish. Like, you know what I'm saying?
The only problem with the set it and forget it table is nothing else means a thing in the match until that table spot happens.
We need to
It's kinda
set
like-
it and actually forget it.
Yeah.
That's what we need.
Yes, it's kind of like the bloodline run-in thing.
We're
you
waiting
know,
for
it's
it,
like
waiting for it.
once they set that table up, I'm like, all right, well,
Yeah.
until that table breaks.
His name to be up there. I'm on my phone to my face. It makes sense. You want the guy's promotion to be up there longer.
Right. That's true too.
Yeah, but the camera never.
It's
Gets it again,
constantly
like-
getting it. It's
Yeah,
it's
because if
hitting
you
it.
put it in a ring and then you smash it right away, then the ref's going to get rid of it. You know what I'm saying? So then you don't see the Slim Jim thing anymore.
There were some just awesome strikes in this. The knees that Sheamus was throwing, just stiff.
It was stiff.
Everything in this was stiff.
The kicks in it when he was kicking him in the face.
Oh my
Yeah.
god!
Stiff, too.
The punches, the cane shots.
Those
Yeah,
boys
no-
went out there and they're like, yeah, this is going to be a little stiff.
yeah, nobody's
They do it.
putting a hand up, nothing. You're
nothing.
just fucking, you trust the other guy and you wear it.
Dude, the one cane shot when Sheamus went to go out the ring and he hit him like here, like on his neck.
Oh,
or
yeah.
behind his ear, like that was a Bubba cane shot. Yeah, like with the last 6 inches of the thing right to the back of
Yeah, the
the
thing
ear.
it doesn't hurt. Like it's just stings.
Dude, that cane was wound up fucking tight. It didn't make a whole lot of noise.
No.
Like,
No,
it
it
wasn't
didn't.
very loud.
The red strings were down.
Oh, well, see, this is why you got to teach the
the baseball
performance
bat.
center. Sheamus gave him the Irish curse off the barrels. That was a really nice spot.
Kendo stick 101. Sandman.
Dude, you could
No,
teach
that
it.
was dude. That's like a pick. That was like the best like spot actually of the night.
It was.
up on top of those barrels, cinching them in.
Oh, and then he did the that was cool.
That's good shit.
And I mean, I know they're selling, but also they were really selling the exhaustion at this point in the match. Both guys just
As you
looked-
should be.
I mean, they looked like they'd been through a war.
Yeah, like-
they acted like
It's
this.
not like they were working pretty slow.
Yeah,
And the Sheamus isn't in any shape anymore.
we had a brogue kick back in the ring for a near fall. I would have been fine with that being the finish
I agree.
if the brogue kick was the finish. But obviously, you want to put Rusev over. Rusev hit the jumping super kick in the corner, and then he got the shillelagh, and he put him in the accolade, and he bent him all the way back, which was a nice extra touch with like ripped in his mouth. This went long too. How long did this one go?
20
in?
minutes.
20 minutes. I thought that this was the best match on the show.
I probably would have to agree with you.
Yeah, I thought it was. I'm gonna go.
The only problem with that one table spot is that Rusev was up and in the corner up with the shillelagh before like Sheamus was even
there.
like up in like Rusev was the first one back in the ring. He was the first one to grab the Shaylee Gray. It's like, dude, he just put
like,
you.
yo, let's go.
He just put you through the table.
Yeah.
That was just a little.
True.
I don't know.
I'm going to go 4.25 stars for this. Ollie?
Yeah, I think I gotta give it a 4 on this one. This show was good.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, they fucking laid it in. Obviously, the crowd's amazing. Like, yeah, it's good shit.
Yeah.
4.
Hack?
5.
5! Wow!
Dude, I liked it.
I did too, but I mean, you really liked it a lot more than I did. Man, that's 5.
Well,
Well, I don't know.
this also has to do with. I'm rating it. It's on a curve.
No, this is an honest one. Oh, no, it's not. It's on the curve here.
Well, it's a little bit of a curve because how bad the show is.
Well, yeah, okay.
But still, that's a good freaking match. Good, solid, stiff match.
Okay.
Which anybody can believe in.
Yeah, anybody can believe in
Anybody
that.
gets
Yeah.
in that. Anybody. Little kid, any grandma, they get it.
Yeah. Ty?
4.
4? Yeah, I mean, that certainly, I think it was really, really good. Up next on the show was John Cena taking on Logan Paul, and man, Cena comes out and he gets a huge star reaction from this crowd. And while you're watching him in this match and the reaction to him, you're like, why the hell did they ever turn this guy heel? We're just going to pretend like that didn't happen now, because nobody wanted to boo.
know it.
Because nobody wants to boo this guy in his final run. I mean, what bad... That just made me angry
His
again.
last 10 matches.
Right, we're going to boo him in this? I'm like, that just made me even more angry thinking about the heel turn, looking back on it.
I loved it still.
You still love it. You're still...
I hate how they returned him baby, but I love the
Right.
heel turn.
Yeah. Okay, yes. I agree there.
I loved the heel turn. Hate the process of how they returned him baby.
Yeah, it was just
Leave as a
awful,
heel.
awful booking. I liked Paul doing a lot of jaw-jacking crowd work in this, too. He was like, he was getting into it with the audience and stuff. That's real believable heel stuff, and that's like a little extra thing besides the moves and stuff that he can do is just, working that crowd. It's the stuff that he's got to improve on.
Straight to heat.
But it's this match,
Straight to heat.
straight to heat, yeah.
John was dead in the first 25 seconds.
Yeah, he was.
I know, yeah, the first punch. Done.
Done,
He wilted
done.
like a flower and was done, and Paul was running around there. Like, I like how Paul worked the crowd and, like, does his heel thing.
That's what I mean. I thought that was the best stuff from him in this match.
Yeah, I felt like Cena sometimes was like, all right, kid, come on. Like, a couple different times.
The
Like,
kid go over to grab, and John would say something, and he'd be like, "Oh no, let me go back over here."
yeah.
Yeah, there was a gut wrench powerbomb, which was nice, and Paul was
Yeah, a couple good spots.
Yeah, he was
Dude, I
jaw-jacking.
don't understand. I never seen John Cena do a headbutt before. I know he's done a couple of them recently, but
I was just
He had
gonna
a
say.
headbutt,
I was
dude.
just gonna say one of the more enjoyable things of Cena's this last run of his is like all the new maneuvers that he's doing.
He's doing some fun
Oh,
stuff.
that one he did that where he
the
flipped
code
over.
red, yeah, the code
The
red,
code red.
I was like, whoa.
the tornado DDT
Yeah.
off the road.
You're right.
He's
You're right.
been incorporate the Styles Clash.
The Styles
Forgot
Clash.
about that one too.
I've
No
never
pun
seen him
intended.
do.
Was phenomenal.
I've never seen him do the Styles Clash.
But I feel like during all these matches, during this whole run, he's been throwing it. Like he did the code red before.
He's done the code red.
Well,
he
because
did it on the
used to
outside,
do less than nothing in his matches.
Yeah.
Right, so if
he's
he
out
does
there
some-
having fun, he's doing it to have fun. Like he's doing it to have
Yeah.
You don't
fun.
have to do any of
That's
that.
one of the best parts of the whole thing. That but that just shows you the headbutt, the just other shit he's just throwing in his fucking last couple matches.
So they're in the ring, and Paul hit him with a pop-up uppercut. I'm like, you watched them,
Did
Claudio?
you hear Michael Cole say Cesaro on commentary?
He did,
Which is pretty surprising.
Yeah, it's a little surprise. I wonder if that's like a little wink, wink. Like we can't negotiate with you, but maybe you're welcome here if you want to come back ever. Shit like that. Who knows? Then there was Paul went for he took a little too long on the shuffle. Cena hit an attitude adjustment for a 2 count. Then Cena hit the code red for a 2 count. Paul hit him with a huge right hand, and then they hit him with a couple of frog splashes. And then he went for an AA, and that was countered into a Styles Clash. And then back in, there was another right hand. Cena ducked that and hit the AA again for the finish. This went long, and I think a little too long.
26.
I think they were milking it a bit, but all these Cena matches have gone long, in my opinion. It's almost like he wants to prove that, I can do these old Cena main event kind of matches.
And you're just getting so much like crowd participation in all all of his matches. So like you're just milking it.
Yeah.
Even when he was heel and like all this stuff, like you're just milking the crowd.
He did nothing as a heel.
Yeah, like
he wasn't doing
you're just
anything.
milking the fucking crowd completely. I feel like that's half of the reason why all of them are going like long.
Right. And I mean, if you want to look at it as like a concert, it's like one of the last times you could see somebody in concert. You're giving people their, I guess, some of their money's worth by having them go long. Who knows what they paid tickets for this show?
They paid to see Cena.
They did.
Like
that's
he's part of the reason that,
one of the reasons the prices are through the roof, partially.
No, Cena was the draw for that paper. For
this show.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's the whole reason everybody's there.
Right. It's a house that,
It's the last time any French person seen John Cena live.
Right. As for a match, though,
or anybody in Europe for that matter, maybe.
This wasn't bad or anything, but it didn't get to be like great or anything.
No,
either.
Finish was good.
I'm gonna go 3.5 stars for it. Ollie,
I'm gonna give it 3. Solid all the way around. Probably shouldn't have went right to heat like you guys were saying, and probably gave it a little bit more to fucking of a build. But I really like the finish though.
Yeah.
And so I think that kind of evens it out, like on what I'm giving it. So 3's good.
Hack.
This one's hard. Logan's good.
He is.
That kid's just for having 26 matches or something. They said.
Yeah, it's very little. It's not much.
That dude's freaking really good. I don't know. 3.9.
All right, 3.9 gets real specific.
Yeah, 3.9.
And I love the
sometimes it's like 11, but that one I don't know. Logan's good.
I think 11 is your highest praise. When you say an 11, that's like
I'm
your.
giving some 40s out.
I was gonna say I think a couple
Fletcher,
22s.
Fletcher and Ospreay got to think of 40 out of you.
And the best part about it is I think, clearly John wanted to work with Logan.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Like doing shit unless he wants to.
Right.
Yeah.
No, but I'm saying I felt like he specifically was like during this last run was like I want to work with that kid.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like in that, it's like you can't get much better praise than that.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's somebody that you know.
Well, and also it's a lot of other eyes too with the internet that watch Logan that aren't wrestling fans.
Sure, I don't know how many Logan people that aren't wrestling fans are watching.
They're not watching.
It'd be interesting to.
Oh, no, I'm not saying watching, but I'm saying they know who John Cena is now.
It's an awareness level where this guy's.
There's people that they're reaching that he hasn't reached. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I hear you. But
I
that's
want to work with Logan too.
That's what I feel like he's one of those dudes right now that like everybody's kind of like.
I've seen a couple guys.
John was probably like everyone says how good this kid is. Yeah, I want to see.
Yeah.
Like I want to work with him.
So the kid didn't have to fucking do anything. John told him what to do everything.
Yeah. And it was fine. I didn't like they teased shit way too many times. Like when he was getting them in the AA, he went over the ropes like 3 different times. It was the same exact thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? There was a couple things like that, but still fine. A little too long, but I'll give it a 3.
Oh, that's another thing. How many lifts were there up on people's shoulders during this whole
That's what I'm.
A lot.
But not only in this match,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There was a lot of.
Well, when Toss came in earlier, I was like, dude, there's a lot of repeat stuff going on in this show. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, watch the matches, agents. Put them together. Oh, wait. What'd you give it a star?
3.
3? Okay.
Feels like somebody's been watching or somebody's been listening to the podcast, getting in the air, because the past couple 3 and 4 ways that we've watched, people are actually in the ring.
They're in the ring and they're getting involved with each other.
So whoever's listening to the Sandman
there's not
podcast,
140 powders that people are taking.
Give us some credit.
This was the Raw World Title match between Seth Rollins taking on CM Punk, Jey Uso, and LA Knight. Man, the Jey Uso entrance, I think that's here to stay. Like that reaction, his entrance coming out through the crowd. Like for a while, I was like, is this just going to be a fad kind of thing?
No, other people are biting it off. Like they're just doing a different version of it. There's a guy in AEW that's doing it too.
Crowd entrance?
Well, something like getting a reaction by just doing this, whether it's his fist in the air or something.
Well, we just had Montez Ford.
doing
Just
this.
started his own
doing
thing.
that,
There's no
yeah.
besides him that.
I mean,
doing it, too.
listen,
Certainly.
wrestling people copycat, work for their thing, what works, a little twist on it, different, but Jay coming out with that crowd, great visual as always, and really, really hyped to start this match. As a match, though, going in, did you guys think for a second the title could be changed in this match?
Nope.
I didn't for a second think that the title was going to be switched.
not
there.
in Paris.
Not in Paris. I in a 4-way, it just didn't seem like it was time at all. I did enjoy the work in this a little bit, where it was like you said, guys getting involved with each other. I liked LA Knight's performance in this match, and I kind of think LA Knight is one of those. We were talking about those guys. Can you crack that top level? And I think he almost needs to turn heel at this point, because I'm like, even though he's super over as a face, I think what you need to do is say I need to how do I get to work with Roman and Cody?
He's an enhancement piece right now.
He is, but
That's what he's called.
if you really want to get to that next level, basically you got to work Roman and
He's
Cody.
been there. They put a strap on him 6 months ago, didn't they?
He had the U.S. He's not. I'm not. He didn't
The
get.
one where
brought-
Ty said he had to win that match.
He did, and he did.
Okay, and then he went up, and then he lost it, and then he wasn't around
Well,
for a while.
they went Nakamura, right? Nakamura beat him,
Nakamura,
and then that was pretty much it after that.
Jacob
But Tosh is talking about the heavyweight.
If LA Knight's
I
going to
don't
be
know
at
if
an
he's seen as that at all.
you don't think he's seen as that? I mean, look, his performances are delivering
And he's over as fuck.
and he's over as fuck. He's
he can
charismatic,
work.
and he's got a great look.
right,
Not
that's
at all.
right.
So my point is, and I know he's a little bit older. He's not we always
I know,
thought
man.
you got to book towards the future and stuff. And even though guys like Damian Priest and him are new to the WWE audience, they're in their 40s. So it's you got to start pushing some guys in their 30s.
well, dude, you gave Priest a title run.
Right, and I think of LA Knight is at that level. So what does he have to do to break that? He needs a big program or feud. So working with a Punk, a Roman, a Cody, those are your top 3 guys, and they're all baby faces. You almost have to be a heel.
No, they should turn him heel, and he should stop doing the fucking shit.
And
Well,
find some-
Roman's gone now, right?
right, but I'm just saying for WrestleMania season, if you want to be a
Well, I'm
main,
just saying, booking from here on out, Roman's he's
Gonna
out,
be
of the,
doing
he's
the
out of
movie.
the picture,
right, you're
I
doing
mean,
Drew
you
and
have-
Cody.
right?
Well, a couple of your strongest heels are in Paul's group.
Is that they don't have a lot of strong singles heels though?
Right, which
that are,
is why if I was LA Knight and I'm looking at the ledgers,
Well, because you're using Brock as one, you're using 3 of them right there in that
Yeah,
group are your top guys.
yeah,
Your top 10 guys.
And you got what? You got Cena, Cody, and Punk.
those are your top 3 faces.
Yeah,
Jacob Fatu
If
has
you're LA
leapfrogged
Knight, you're not
you as LA
cracking that.
Knight. You know what I mean? Sami Zayn is always super over and is probably ahead of the pecking order of you as a babyface side. So I would say if I'm LA Knight,
and if Kevin Owens comes back, he's ahead of LA Knight.
does he come back as a face? So he probably does when you come back.
He's both.
Randy is a face. So the baby side is pretty stacked. If I'm LA Knight, I'm pushing to turn heel. Even though I'm at my most over right now.
Good call.
I'm wanting to go heel
He's
because
not his most over right now.
well, he's probably most over
had
2
a
years
belt.
ago. But I'm saying crowd reaction.
Oh, I think agree. When I started watching, he was over.
Yeah.
And I started rewatching.
Yes.
But now he's not like that.
Right. 2 years ago would probably be his peak where, but I don't know. It was just my thought watching this. I'm like, this guy should turn here at this point.
Yeah, the match, you notice the match, I thought in the beginning, when you notice Rollins is outside the ring and 2 were starting there, whatever. And then they did the couple aisle spots. Once they got into the ring, that's when it was all 4 of them. And they were doing some nice shit there, dude. I was very, very, very happy with this match.
Yeah, I thought the work in this
I
was
didn't fast forward through nothing, dude. I was
Wow.
totally entertained.
thoroughly entertained.
Had
Dude,
to
this is
go.
good.
I liked it too.
I think it was the best match on the card.
You think it was the best match of the night? Okay.
Easily. Well, you guys were saying that other match. I'm like, no way. This
Well, you
match-
gave that 5 stars. the Sheamus and Rusev match. I thought that was the best match of the
was
show.
11.
Oh, it's not an 11 to me, but
This match was good. It was way better than I thought it was going to be.
Rollins did the pedigree on Punk, and then did he also get the one on Jay with the spear one? That was really nice.
Oh, the spear pedigree was nice.
Yeah, the spear pedigree was nice timing. They did a bunch of everybody's doing their finishes. LA Knight hit the BFT for a 2 count, and then Knight threw Rollins outside. He was throwing him to the announcer table, which you called out was done earlier. And then there was a top rope elbow that he missed, crashed and burned going through the table. So that's what took him out of the match. Back in the ring, Rollins hit the pedigree spear there for a 2 count. Rollins then missed the Phoenix Splash, which we've talked about this before.
Always misses.
Never makes the Phoenix Splash. I don't know the last time he's hit the move. I can't remember. Uso hit him with a spear. There was a splash for a 2 count. Punk was back in. Then he had to go to sleep for a 2 count on Uso. Rollins was back in. He got a chair. The stomp dropped Uso. He went for another one with Punk's neck on the chair, but he missed. And
that was a nice spot.
Nice spot there with the foot going through there. There was another GTS set up. Punk has him on the shoulders. He turns him around so the whole building gets to look at him. He screams, go to sleep, like he's about to finish him for the belt. Then he gets low blowed by a masked woman. She holds it.
A masked figure.
A masked figure. Sorry, we didn't know her gender at this point. And she
I knew it was a woman right away.
Yeah, so yeah. She held it like Paul did when he turned on Punk too.
That was a nice ball shot.
It was a nice ball shot.
You gotta hold it there.
Yeah,
You gotta hold
it was a legit ball shot.
You gotta hold
there
it.
and pull it out like the sword of Damocles.
She held it because she's back row Becky, and then Rollins finished him for the finish there. This went long too. How long did this one go, Ollie?
Yeah, 24-49.
24-49.
Yep.
The curb stomp onto the chair was the finish. This was really good. I think it was a little notch below the Rusev and Sheamus match. You're also keeping the story going. And then this one, probably, do you think they're building up to a mixed tag match between
Gotta be.
Rollins, Becky, CM Punk, and AJ Lee?
Yeah, it's gotta be.
I think that's the direction, too. So
Yeah.
who knows when that's
I
going
mean, who else is going to tag? Unless she really, really doesn't want to wrestle.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You know they're calling an offer in there.
Yeah, but, I mean, I would throw, Bailey with him or something then.
Oh, wow. I mean, yeah, I don't know.
But, I think she's going to come back.
Do you know AJ Lee, CM Punk's wife? She was a worker in the business, women's
No, but
champion.
if I was him, I would like to do a mixed match with my wife.
Right, that's what it looks like.
I'd be like, yeah, that'd be cool. I could say I did that.
That's what it looks like the direction is going to be, but who knows?
Husband and wife versus husband and wife.
Husband and wife versus husband and wife match.
Shoot too.
And
That's
it's
pretty
shoot,
cool.
and it's,
Yeah, but where does that figure in though with Paul and everything?
you could do something. I mean, who
Well,
knows?
it doesn't
The
matter.
other two dudes.
Well, fucking Punk once again gets screwed.
Right.
And now it's Becky's turn as the one that did the screwing. And AJ Lee's like, you know what? Him getting screwed by all these other guys, whatever, but now, Becky, you're getting involved in my man's relationship? That's not going to happen. That's where you could pull out the whole AJ. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could pull her out, like, I can actually do something about this.
Right.
She's not going to, challenge Gunther or whoever and be like, yeah, you screwed my husband, you know,
you beat up my man.
yeah, or Drew McIntyre, but now it's like, oh, now you're getting involved.
Yeah.
I can actually do something about this.
Right.
You know, so that's where you can, go with that aspect.
I went a 4 for the match. Ollie, what do you give it?
Oh, 5.
5. Wow. Okay.
Good
Hack.
match.
Yeah, it's a 5.
That's a 5.
Easy.
Okay.
It's a really good match, dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 4.
4.
I'm gonna go 4. Very solid. Like we said, there were times where there was only 2 guys in the ring, but it was super quick. And by that time they got their spot in, the next 2 guys were filtering in and doing other stuff, and they kept it.
There was a couple stupid interchanges. I hate it when, especially with LA Knight, fucking. At least 2 times he'd be work with somebody. When 3 of them, he'd punch this guy, go throw the other guy out of the ring, and act like he forgot that there's a guy right behind him. And then the guy would come up
there was a couple little
dude, you could come up with something a little bit better than fucking acting that stupid.
yeah, or don't make yourself look stupid.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
Whatever,
He
yeah.
looks totally stupid like that.
Couple times.
He does.
Yeah.
Overall, though, for this show, I mean, the crowd was into it. I know you start off a lot of pukes, Hack, but this was a much better show than SummerSlam, night and day. I thought it was way better
I mean,
than SummerSlam.
SummerSlam was like a -4 for me.
Yeah, so...
Dude, we haven't shit on anything like SummerSlam in a
So I'm going to say this was a much better show.
Yeah, it was. I think
People
so.
out
This
there
was a
want to
better
say
show.
we're biased. No, we watch it and we'll tell you what we think of it.
I don't think it was great,
Yeah.
but
I enjoyed it.
and I dislike, seeing, even though it probably hasn't happened, seeing Roman and what's his name 1,000 times, and you've seen
Bronson Reed.
Yeah, you've seen Seth and LA Knight and Punk or whatever. And I understand they're overseas, so WWE's trying to get all the top talent that they can in these matches, and that's what the people want to see ultimately. But just like for us, it's just like saturation of like so much shit.
Well, that tag match is the top talent of anything.
No, I'm talking about you're getting Roman on the
Way to
card.
circle back and bury the tag match
Randy
again.
should have been on the damn show.
You're getting Cena, you're
that's
getting
true.
Logan, you're getting Yeet, Seth,
CM Punk,
and LA Knight. Like,
Rollins,
you're just trying
Even
to find a
Sheamus
way.
and Root, like you're getting
You're just trying to find a way to get like the over people.
Yeah, that
like,
Belichick, that could have been so much better too.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know. She don't deserve to beat her.
Oh, man. Shots fired.
And the tags don't deserve to beat her.
Yeah. No, especially if you're only doing 5 or 6, you know?
Well, it's not that nobody I mean, Bella, like Nikki Bella's another, but like the tag guy, it's not like they can't, like they're not bad workers.
Right.
Nobody gives a fuck.
It's a bad gimmick.
Yeah,
Right,
but
yes.
but I'm not just talking about the Wyatts. I'm just talking about like tag team wrestling in general.
There's no
WWE,
story.
nobody gives a fuck.
Right.
I actually really like Gacy. I think Gacy's like a
Dude,
really good worker.
They can all
man.
work.
Is that
Dude,
the
they can
little
all
kid, the
work,
white kid?
man.
The dude in the
No,
six.
he used to be the dude in the cutoff shirt with the beard.
Oh yeah, that kid can work.
Yes, he
Yeah,
can.
I
that kid can work.
really like his work.
I
Gacy's
saw
work.
I agree.
an
And not to
amazing-
say that Loomis can't work. I just really like Gacy's work, and I like.
Dude, I've
I
seen
don't
some
really know
amazing
some
matches of his from
Really?
CZW. Yeah.
I'd have to
Fucking
check
crazy.
some. Nah, I really like his
I know,
work.
and it's just like I wish WWE would like. I mean, it's easier said than done, but like you gotta make more people and make different storylines and do like you can't just keep throwing out the same shit over and over and over and over again.
Yes, you
I know
can,
it's
because
working for
that's
them.
what
I
they've
guess.
done forever.
Honestly, they should take a fucking page out of AEW's book and make like a fucking
LA Knight and somebody tag
a
team.
tag team champion.
Yeah.
Like
They
why
should.
not?
Randy and somebody.
Yeah,
You
like
know?
Yeah, like their last one was what? Riddle and Randy, really? That
Yeah.
was like big.
Right,
And that's
like a makeshift-
And that's like
Makeshift star mix and mash. Kind
something.
of, yeah.
Yeah, something.
It's something, yeah. And let us know what you guys thought of the show. Next week on the show, we are covering ECW on TNN, episodes 1 through 3 from 1999. This is when ECW
Oh, Jesus.
got national TV for the very first time. Comes at a really interesting time in the company. You weren't there yet, Hack. This is not
No
quite when
wonder
you...
they did so horrible.
Well, they actually did worse once you came aboard in October. So
the rating.
Company I killed.
the ratings plummeted, yes. They went through. They stopped tracking them on the Nielsen charts.
The
They were
day ECW died.
so low. That's what we're covering.
Mr. Sandy Pie.
This is what we're covering next week. Make sure you guys check out Reactions, this companion content with Hack and Gunky. It's getting a lot of great
check it
feedback.
out.
Moron, gunky.
Let us know what you thought. Hack and Gunky want some things to react to. so
Gunky's
send them
pumping
in.
out content right now.
He is. Man.
Everyone
He's a
needs to
machine.
He's on
support him.
probation.
Everyone
He
needs
is.
to
Good,
support
you
him.
got a good computer finally.
Yeah, he's got a good computer finally. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube. Give everybody a follow as well. There's going to be a lot of stuff coming out. Listener questions, as always, send in to sandmanpod@gmail.com.
Yee.
Please leave a name and a town. That's all that Hack ever asks for.
Can't wait for Rick to burn your ass this week, Hank.
Rick didn't write in here, man. All right? We didn't get
All right,
Ricky
it's
this
gonna be
week.
next episode, Rick.
Rick
gonna be
will be fired
flaming.
up. Yeah, we'll be flaming. Mike from Lowell, Massachusetts writes
All
in.
right,
Mikey.
was he there this weekend?
Saw Hack at the Focus Pro Wrestling Show in the Major Fig Pod Big Ass Extreme Bash last weekend. Seeing his entrance twice in a weekend was an amazing experience. My question to Hack is, was there ever
Yeah, I'm God. I
was
thought he was
there,
going to ask, are you God?
was there ever any heat from the boys with New Jack coming off the mass transit incident? Did anyone hesitate getting in the ring with him after this? Keep up the great work. Best podcast going
Good
today.
question.
I'm sure there might have been somebody, some people.
Just somebody like, dude, what the fuck did you just do? You know
Right.
what I'm saying? It's that, but I don't know. It's you have to understand a wrestling locker room is not your average human beings. You know what I mean? An average human being would have freaking ran away from him and fucking never gone near him. You know what I mean? But wrestlers are different kind of animals, you know what I'm saying? And it was just like another night at the office.
Well, that's insane. That's
Well, and
another,
also
like-
too, it's not like it was like he did it to like Guido or somebody, like one of like the boys. Like he's doing it to a guy that nobody fucking knows.
That's absolutely true, Ollie. But I mean, this is speculation.
I'm sure if he did it to like Guido or somebody,
Yes.
the locker room would have been like,
Yeah.
dude, what the fuck? Like,
he would have been gone from the company. You think?
I wanted to get the shit
Yeah.
beat out of
Well,
him.
and I'm also
Tracy might have jumped him.
No, that's like it would have been like.
yes.
Yeah, like yeah.
well, and I'm also halfway thinking that, like you guys, like nobody. I don't know, has anybody ever before the mass transit thing, like, or has anybody ever like bitched up about working with New Jack or like take it like the gangsters in general,
Gardner.
like. Well, all right, okay, so
Gardner,
all right, so no workers or whatever like that, but like, so they know New Jack, though he does a lot of the like fucked up matches, you know, not fucked up matches, but like uses a lot of weapons or whatever.
It is
Like
what it is.
nobody's ever like really complained about him being unsafe or fucking like really ever hurting anybody.
Right.
So if you see that happen to that kid, in the back of those workers' minds, they probably got to be like, this dude had to have done something in order for New Jack to lose his shit.
And this was early. This was back in the day.
Well, this is 96. Yeah.
Yeah, that was long. That was, I know, but it was that. Well, it wasn't back in the day then, dude. I thought it might have been before that. It seemed,
But I'm just saying, like those workers.
we've been going there a long time to match.
It was
Those workers,
96
let
when it
alone
happened.
he was blood and guts and stuff like that. They knew ultimately New Jack was pretty going to take care of you. You know, like he
Yeah,
wasn't going to fuck
as
you
far
up.
as we know, the only time Jack's ever really hurt anybody is if he wants to actually hurt you.
Right. I mean,
On his
but
way, Vic Grimes.
Yeah,
like,
that and the Gypsy Joe thing that he had. It's
Yeah,
like, but
Oh, he beat the shit out of that old man.
I know, and it's like those guys were workers, and Mass Transit, though he told a story to get on the show and booked and everything. That doesn't justify doing that to that kid.
No.
It was fucked
Oh
up.
no,
It was really
no,
fucked
absolutely
up.
not. It's fucking it's stupid, ridiculous shit, and you should be charged for it.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. Tyler from Louisiana writes in, not from Havertown. What's up, Hack and the Hack Street Boys? Great podcast.
What up, baby?
My question is related to college football. Diehard LSU fan.
Wow.
Who do you all have winning the championship this year, and why is it LSU?
Not LSU because Brian Kelly's a fudge packer.
Yeah, we don't really. Brian Kelly, not really.
not big Brian Kelly fans here.
Yeah, he killed that kid.
No,
so.
they lose this week too.
No, they
beat Clemson.
came
No,
back and beat Clemson.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
came back and beat Clemson. Your quarterback's legit.
Yeah, he could be one of the top picks in the
Battle
draft.
of the douches, Brian Kelly versus Dabo.
Yeah, jeez. To win the championship this year in college, man, I don't know. It's so hard of a question. I don't want to be a mark and say,
I'm going back.
you're going back to back Ohio State?
Yeah.
You're going back to back?
Yeah.
Pros and college? I mean, jeez, I don't really believe in Penn State either.
I will never believe in Penn State.
Yeah, that's
right
what
now,
I mean.
right now, I think I'm going to take the Buckeyes.
Yeah, you're going back to back too. Wow.
I don't know, man.
I don't know either. It's kind of like this is so early.
We're not
where
going to
it's-
know like what teams are really made of for a couple of weeks
Yeah.
with like this college football.
I think Bama's done. Honestly, I just do.
Done.
I just do. I think they're done. There's
Done.
too many strong teams around now.
I mean,
And
I really.
and they're apparently not getting the recruits.
The recruits?
Like the other teams are like the way they used to get them.
Well, dude, I mean, I like South Carolina, but they got murderer's row of a schedule.
I can't take Texas
Like-
either after last week.
I will take the Florida State Seminoles.
Wow! That is an absurd choice.
Ty's going with the chop.
Tommy Castellanos and Gus Malzahn. We're on the train, baby.
I'll just take Georgia. I don't know. I don't really even like that pick.
Georgia looks fine.
They look fine, but they're not. I
I'm
don't.
Ryan Jeremiah Smith. That kid's a freak.
Yeah, he is, man. He's
Listen,
something
dude,
else.
you gotta have. I don't know. You gotta have stability at the quarterback position. I think.
You do.
Like Ohio State looked really good, but that quarterback didn't look great. You know what I'm saying?
And he's a freshman.
Yeah, that quarterback didn't look great.
Now I'm kind of counting on their defense taking them there.
Right,
Yeah.
Georgia. I mean, Miami was flying around last night. I mean, and
Yeah,
they got
were.
back. who played
Dude,
at
that
Georgia
kid
for
number
a couple
4
years.
on Miami's a pig.
Yeah.
They were flying around. That's solid. I'm Tommy Castellanos, veteran quarterback out of, transfer from Boston College. Veteran. Let's see
There
what we
you go.
can do.
We'll see what happens this year, but excited for college.
Yeah, but
so.
fuck LSU.
Fuck LSU. Sorry for that,
Fuck
Tyler.
beignets. And that's a callback.
Stacy from Glendale, Arizona.
Death Valley.
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
Who's the other Death
Death
Valley?
Valley
Is-
yes.
yes.
LSU is Death Valley.
Yeah, it's Clemson and LSU.
LSU, yeah.
Stacy, what's your mom looking like?
Stacy from Glendale, Arizona writes in.
Stacy's mom's
got it, it's a song.
it going
Yeah.
on.
You guys are hilarious.
Stacy in that song?
You guys are hilarious. This is easily my new favorite wrestling podcast.
Oh, thank you.
Hack, we know you aren't a booker, but WrestleMania.
That's for damn sure.
Who is closing out night 2? I want to hear who you all think, but Hack first, please.
That's fucking April. That's a long ways away.
Love the show. Keep up the great work. So, who do you think the main event of WrestleMania this year is? Night
Night
2.
two.
Montez Ford.
Yeah, no, that's not gonna happen.
The main, like,
Not
the
in Triple
main,
H's
main.
WWE.
It's the main.
It's got to be Rollins. I don't think he's losing that strap before that.
So you've put Rollins in over Cody for night 2. Interesting.
Well, I think it's got. If you're going to, if
Should be
He
Punk
should
and
be
Rollins
there.
in a fucking dog
it should
collar
be
match.
Rollins, no matter what. If he's still got the belt,
Over Cody.
he has to be the last match. Don't your head.
Well,
Rollins.
just say Cody's your other champ.
I'm
He's
saying Cody's
it's-
your other champ right now. You would put it. I'm saying night 2 is the. Night 2 to me is the main.
CM Punk closes night 2. That's my pick.
With Rollins?
I don't know. I don't know.
Yes,
All
I'll
right.
say that. Punk
That's not
Rollins.
bad right
We've
now.
seen it 1,000 times.
I don't know about Rollins, but all I know is Punk is going to be in the main event of night 2 of WrestleMania this year, and he's going to win it.
And he's going to win it.
Yeah.
So it's got to be Punk Rollins.
Dude, Punk's got to win at some point. He's been getting screwed. How long can you fucking screw him for?
Do you keep it till April, too? Can you keep Rollins and Punk till April when you've done it so many times?
Sure. Yeah. They don't give a fuck.
You can shelve it for a couple months and bring it back.
You could, but now we're talking about doing a mixed tag. I mean, they're going to have worked 89 times before you can get to Mania at this point.
That's why I'm saying dog collar.
Dog collar it up? Dog collar just bloodbath and Mania? I don't know. I mean,
Mixed tag dog collar.
No, if they have one, it
Now
would
we're
be a
talking.
bull rope match because Dusty is dad.
that's Cody, though.
Yeah,
throwing-
he's not.
Yeah. Yeah, CM Punk
That's
does
pretty-
Dusty Rhodes.
You might be a booker, though.
You
Pretty
could,
good.
but you didn't give your answer. What's your night 2?
I don't know. I just know that I think it should be Rollins.
You're going to put Rollins in night
Yeah.
2.
Over Cody just because of the whole team and everything. You know what I mean with Paul and everything.
Okay. I don't know why, but I'm going to go Cody and Roman again for night 2.
God.
I think this is the. I think we're in
Paul's
rerun.
taking care of that at the hospital right now. Having some Jello, some nurses.
That's also your long-term booking. Is that Roman and Paul went to the
Now,
hospital?
you know
together.
what? I'm going to change mine.
Okay.
Oh God.
Cody Rock. Night 2.
Have you seen The Rock?
Could they go back to that?
Have you seen The Rock recently? So he's at the Cannes Film Festival for his. He's got the Smashing Machine movie coming out, which looks really good, and he's lost a lot of weight. I want to say 50
McAfee
pounds.
said that today on his show. That
I
The
want to
Rock
say
lost
50 pounds. I mean,
I
he
thought
looks,
that picture was fake.
he looks lean as shit.
I didn't see the picture, but
Which makes me think he's not in wrestling. He's not thinking of coming back for the wrestling anytime soon.
well, he's got how many months?
He's got plenty of time, but
Hey, just wear some loose clothes.
where's
Put him in a gi. Say you can be like they did with superstar Billy Graham back.
The Rock wrestled in a gi. The final boss
Yeah,
in
to
a
cover his
gi.
body. You know, he comes back as a ninja.
Oh God, you're not a booker at all, dude.
And just like that, your credibility's gone.
Yeah,
You gotta cover his body.
The Booker picking moron.
yeah. This is terrible booking by you. Kevin from Dayton, Ohio, writes in.
Yo, Kev.
Hack and the boys, long time no talk. The Hackett episode was great, except for that Mark Gunky having a terrible bracket.
Yeah, fuck Gunk.
Gunk had like Big Show
Mark
and Austin in there.
having a
That was a Mark bracket. It really was. I want to talk some football this week. The only bowl my brownies are sniffing is the bottom of the toilet this year. But maybe Flacco can sling us a few wins. Hack popped big time for that.
Flacco too.
It was fun.
And loser.
It was fun healing on your birds last year, but honestly, I think you're poised for a run again. My question is, who scares you the most out there? Oh, man. I'll tell you who I think scares me the most. Just
Are we going to pick like NFC wise?
Yeah, I guess he's asking about the Eagles. Who scares me the most is just the injuries. No particular team. I think just injuries in general is what scares me.
We didn't get hurt at all last year.
That's what I mean.
It's like all our starters played in the Super Bowl.
I'm not scared of any other teams out there. Look, there's scary teams, that can match us and everything, but I'm more scared about us hurting ourselves.
I'm scared of KC.
KC scares you.
Why not?
I mean, they went 15-1 with a bad KC year. That was a bad year for them.
And they made a great pick. They got
Really not scared of any team, but
or whatever.
If you had to be. Who you wake up in the middle of the night thinking of?
nobody. But
I don't know if I can say that on air.
Oh, wow.
but I mean, dude, like
That was the best I came
I
up
know,
with.
like maybe Detroit, dude. Their roster's still fucking loaded, and they had so many injuries on their defense, which can't possibly, you would think, happen again. Like, you would think that they're gonna have a better defense this season too. So, and we didn't get the Eagles-Detroit showdown that we got lit. It was 2 years ago before they were really like that. So, I would say maybe Detroit,
Okay.
just because of the talented the roster that they have.
Yeah. Hack, anybody for you?
What was the question again?
Scares you. Oh, you said Kansas City. I'm sorry. Yeah. Ty, anybody?
I mean, nothing's keeping me up at night, but I think the Rams are probably our biggest competition.
Oh, they
I
gave us a
forgot
game.
about them too.
They gave us a game last year. We
I
were
mean,
on
as
the
long as
ropes.
Stafford's back.
Well, yeah, but the problem was we went into a prevent defense way too early.
For 10 minutes left in the
I
game.
know there was a whole 2 minutes left on the clock.
Yeah. No.
Well, it was 4 minutes left, whatever. But no,
They came right down and scored in 5 plays.
Yeah.
yeah, I think they are probably our biggest competition. Got Devontae Adams now. We'll see how much he has left or whatever. But I'm a big Stafford fan in general. So and another year from Jared Verse. And that
really good player.
Their defense was young.
yeah,
Yeah,
and,
it was.
They have a young defense.
and the one D tackle, I can't remember his name.
white kid.
The white dude.
Yep.
Yeah, Fiscal. Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
It's like Braden Fisk.
So yeah, we'll see.
Yeah. We'll be tuning in all year for football. Make sure to check us out on social media. Like, share, review. Next week on the show, ECW on TNN, episodes 1 through 3. But before we go, Hack, the cane of the week or the toast of the
I
week.
know who the toast of the week has to be.
Now
The French crowd.
Now I'm healing fucking 2 people right now.
Wow.
I was gonna say if you didn't have one, I got one.
Why are the Phillies carrying 3 catchers?
Oh, God. Stubbsy's up again. Yeah,
I
jeez.
don't understand.
Yeah, you don't need 3 catchers.
Why? Well, we could use a pitcher in that spot.
I totally agree with you.
I don't know. I guess he knows our. He's makes the clubhouse go or something. But I'm healing the coach for that, the manager for that, and Jackson just got hired at another freaking indie show.
Oh, I saw that, but I don't know how true that is.
All right. Well,
I-
if that's those guys, they better be setting them up to beat the shit out of them.
Wow.
I don't know if anybody's beating that guy.
Tell him he's going to win, and then everybody just beat the shit
They
out of him.
pull a Rockin' Rebel on him?
No, that's a good book right there.
This will probably
What
be
do you got?
my first ever cane of the week.
Yeah, there you go.
I want to that Polish CEO at the tennis match that took the hat from that
what a
kid.
win.
Oh, that dude is a fucking asshole.
I don't know
deserves
if
the
you
cane.
saw that hack.
Oh,
and
I'm
then
gonna
he
show
doubled
you.
down on
I
and
saw.
online, total piece of shit.
Yeah,
I
he-
don't know how. I mean, it shows it's a tennis crowd that nobody grabbed that dude. It was hard to see, obviously, but that guy's a total piece of shit. Said he would sue anybody, even if they verbally attacked him on Twitter or something like that. Dude, you're just a fucking total piece of shit. Fuck that guy. You don't do that. You don't do
cane
that
him, Hack.
shit.
Get him right between the eyes. We'll show you off air.
So next week we got
ECW on TNN, episodes 1 through 3.
peace.
Ain't it foggy outside? All the planes have been